Right, I'm going to get straight to the point. As you saw in the title, I am trying to reach Apex Pred in Apex. And if you've been a long-term viewer of the channel, if you just go back to my earliest vid and kind of check odd Apex vids in between then, I'm not the greatest Apex player, and that's okay. But as of late, I've been matched up against, Masters and Preds, and that's got it into my head that, obviously that could be inflated. But the thing is, I've not been getting shit on by them, I've been surviving the fights decent enough. So I said, I'll make a good YouTube series, attempting to get to Apex Pred, right? And in this, I'm going to have two goals, and that's just simply not be carried to the rank. So that means no three stacking. I'll have a duo or solo. There's no three stacks where, we have a 12 times Masters player or, two fucking 11-time Pred players. No. I want it to be of my own work. If I get carried in a game by a lucky teammate, grand. But the majority of the games, I need to earn it. And the second goal is just to keep a 1.0 KD up, because, having kills is a very high rank points factor, or RP, whatever you want to call it. And, making sure to get a lot of kills is going to get your RP up a lot. And it's just the way I like to play. I like to fight, and, I just like to fight in Apex because it is kind of the point, given it's the first-person shooter. But I like to push close quarters, or at least medium quarters. I'm not a sniper player. Now, you see Ben playing snipers in some of the videos, and sometimes, I'll mess around and grab a sentinel. But at heart, I'm not someone who likes to sit back with a sniper and just snipe from across the map. I am a very up-in-your-face, spray, pause, shotgun, SMG, AR player. I refuse to just sit behind a million miles away with a sniper and just bink, bink, bink. No. So I want this to be something where I actually earn it, and not just, here's a 12 times spread. We're going to get him here, and he's going to get 10 kills, 20 kills, 15 kills, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2k damage every game with a 7 KD. No, I'm not going to get carried. I want it to be of my own volition, to prove to myself and to prove to you guys that anybody can reach Masters of Pred. And it's a matter of actually putting in the work rather than just being like, oh, I'm not born with natural talent. That's not true. And I want to make Apex less scary for fellow solo players, With solos, people are playing more by themselves, right? But Apex isn't a solo-friendly game to the majority of, newer players. Even as someone who has played at least 3,000 hours of Apex, I wouldn't go out of my way to solo queue. And I still make mistakes. And that's okay. What matters is trying to be the best Apex player you can be. Trying to be the best Apex player you can be. I don't know if that starter was as bad as it sounded, but, I thought I'd better repeat myself. But I've kind of gone off on a yap sesh here. The main point is I want to actually earn my rank. I want to reach it with at least 1 to 2 kills per game. That's minimum, right? I can get way more than that, especially in the lower ranks. But kills are really not as important as many people make them seem. You're going to get a few anyways, but if you're pushing someone to finish them off at the expense of your team, you're a fucking idiot. Don't do that, And I just want to prove to you guys and myself that I can reach these ranks. Siege video, it is either going to be the Siege version of this, sorry. I think Champion is the highest rank in Siege, but I'm going to try and do it in Siege too, because I want to prove gaming and content creation isn't just a luck or, natural talent. You put work in, and that is how you achieve these things. And I want to prove that. I'm going to put something behind my work.